Hello. Whoops. How's it going, everybody? Andy's Crypto Talk here. And look at this. Breaking news. It's breaking. SEC officially approves the spot Bitcoin ETFs. We made it. We're officially in the big leagues. And we'll see, based off inflows and things that happen the next, say, 30 days, we'll really know what this can do. But I think we'll see, you know, within a few days, some inflow reports and kind of understand where we're going and what's happening. I've turned the music down. Hopefully you guys can still kind of hear in the background, but I just wanted a little quieter. Okay, so yeah, we got the green light. I mean, what do you think then? What comes next? Ethereum, right? I don't know if there's much chat about this. Oh yeah, traders bet on possible ETH ETF. Anyways, let's take a look at what happened. So ETF day, we'll switch it. It was today. It was during this candle here. If we go down to the 15-minute, yeah, that's basically the candle that it occurred on. Or no, we had something, there was something came out like, it was like it's approved, and then it was like they took the thing down, and then it just, I mean, it's been all over the place. I think it was, yeah, 12:45, 1 o'clock, so right there, yeah. This is the approval. Approval, small dump. Not even that big of a price reaction, to be honest. Right? Like, it dumped 4%. Not bad, because then what did it do? It just climbed right back up 6%. And now we're basically at the exact same place we were before the ETF news. So not much happened, right? I mean, there was more happened on this one, which was fake news. What? It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Anyways, let's go check our daily. Trying to do these a little more consistent. Maybe not as long every day, but you know, consistently show up and just show you guys some things I'm seeing in the markets, or you know, just take a look at stuff together. I'm just taking a drink here. And I'm just going to see if I can pull some other sort of meme coiny charts here for you guys as well. Oh yeah. This one looks like a cooker. It's pretty low market cap degen stuff though. So I wouldn't, yeah, I wouldn't go into this unless you have some degen allowance to yourself. Let's put this on the 1 hour. But yeah, check this one out. So this one's, it's called Triangle. And It's in the triangle, as you can see. It's just coming out of the triangle right now. I think this has room to move easily back to all-time high, which is like 160, 170%. If this runs to where I think it should go, minimum's like a 500% gain. Potentially up to like a 20x, I think is kind of where we might see this one go. But again, it's total degen play. Like, this one's risk capital only. 520k market cap. So yeah, just be careful on Solana. I mean, look at this. Let's just take a look. I just want to show you guys whiff. I've got a little moon bag of this in case it does fill this wick. It hit $4. I mean, let's look at that if we can on a... Look at that candle. $46 million trade volume in a 5-minute candle. Someone market bought $6 million. Let's see if I can... No, it doesn't show up. It would have been much older. Anyways, I mean, that's why you got to be careful on all these meme coins. Sort of anything altcoinish on Solana right now is pretty degenerate. So let's go back to Bitcoin and what we're looking at here. So on the daily, again, quite a bit of, volume came in, but we ended up trading right around the same place. I think the one thing that I think is bullish about this is that it was like a sell the news potentially, and because it hasn't sold, that could potentially lean neutral to bullish, right? So it's kind of neutral. Price doesn't move much, but it's bullish because it hasn't actually dumped. Now we have moved up a lot, right? Over the past few months, we've moved up a lot. So that's one thing to consider is, could potentially correct at some point here, but we're not going to call tops. We're not going to say that, this is the top and that it's over and blah, blah, blah. I personally don't think it's over because I think we're going to have inflows, and along with halvening coming, it's just a lot of pent-up demand is there. So I think there's still potential for upside here, but definitely being cautious around this area for sure, because we did have sort of like a local high here, some volume. We can check out the volume profile though and start marking out a few. Like, see, we got this major volume there. $50K, of course, is psychological level. $57K. Let's just take a look at just this area and see where is their volume. Yeah. Put one more there. Maybe one more here. Maybe one more there. Just as we move up and anticipate price action, whoops. We do have kind of like a pretty strong trend now basically from this sort of area here, you know, we see a very steep angled trend. We'll have to hold that wick though. So something like that. Pretty steep angle that could be revisited, right? It could take till here to do that. Considering this one didn't happen, so we're going to remove that. This previous one, it happened. So we're going to remove that. Right? Actually, we'll leave that one. Because we know it happened. And now I'm marking this one off to see. You know, are we just going to kind of trade sideways, consolidate, and then grind up? Although we could continue up as well from here. I just think potentially Bitcoin takes a little rest while we see Ethereum start to steal the show. And we could kind of notice that pre-ETF approval, like see here on the 9th, if we go down to the 4 hour, we'll see here on the 9th, sort of midday is when the reversal started. Boom. That was on the fake. It was more fake news. But then on the actual approval today, it continued going up quite significantly. And we saw the price of ETH go up significantly. Just to my drawing, actually, it went past it. But it was just this sideways grind. I guess I didn't have to draw so much, right? Like when I drew this out. Yeah, I drew this out here. I should have just drew it out just like a quick squiggle and then up. Because that's kind of what I meant. As the approval happened, we would see ETH pump really hard. And that's exactly what we saw. Right now we're kind of stalling at the top of this range here. Let's go down to the 15 minute. So we're stalling sort of at the top of this range, but it is making a bull flag nevertheless. And we sort of broke out of that. We could continue trending up. I think, if we go back to this one, this is the one we're actually looking at. Because it's got some drawings. Did we draw on that one too? Oh, I guess we drew on that one too. We drew on both. This one was a daily time frame type drawing, I think. Yeah, so look at that. I mean, up, did one extra move, and then up. Right? So we knew that it was going to come at least tag here. This is a mid-zone sort of play. So that's why I think we don't see it hang around too long. We're going to see it just shoot up to the next one. It could potentially be doing what I drew out here and just kind of consolidating for a little while and then shoot up. But that's kind of the target. We're looking at 2830, extension to maybe 3K plus. If we hit 3K, I think we continue rocketing up 3200 pretty quickly. Like this, look at this candle, 10% one day, right? So like this can move out very fast, very, very fast. Compared to BTC, it's, I think, like 6 or 7 times less hard to move, maybe even more, maybe even 10 times less difficult to move. Excuse me for taking a drink here. Okay. So yeah, that's ETH. You know, this is where we are. We're moving up to 2800. It's going to take a little while. We could correct a little bit further back down. I don't think so, though. Too much bullishness. Oh, this is what we're looking at for Sol BTC. It looks like we're kind of front running that. Sol ETH. See, we can see Sol ETH go down because of ETH strength, while Sol BTC climbs up and Sol USD climb up still. Like, I think that's still possible. We've seen lots of strength here. So 1 o'clock, the dump, and then lots of strength coming out of it. Just like ETH, we had about a 7-8% move out of the lows there. Almost 10% probably move out of the lows. Yep, about 10% or more move out of the lows. So lots of strength to Solana as well. Look at what we were kind of drawing out. I didn't expect it to dip so hard, but that was, the FUD sort of news thing. It affected it negatively afterwards, and then we recovered. So yeah, I think we still kind of chop along here until we break out of this down channel. But nevertheless, at least trading up to the 111 mark. I think the strength that we've seen it coming out of that ETF news, I think just that strength alone could push this up. So we could see this, if once this trend sort of breaks, we can really push up, potentially even doubling up to the 200 mark. There's just a lot of strength that I still see in Solana. Even after its move, that big of a move, it's still showing this much strength is really, really positive. So you're just checking something here, guys. If you guys are looking for prop trading, Breakout is awesome. Breakoutprop.com. I really like their trading platform. It's really clean. It's fast. It's nice to use. Okay. And yeah, we'll talk about some more shitters here. Some more shit coins. Yeah, we can talk about some other shitters. I was actually going to talk about ARB. I took a trade on ARB. Where was it? So I noticed this strength, massive strength coming into today. And then around here, this was the news. And I noticed that it was gaining so much strength alongside Ethereum. And it was breaking this previous recent high. And that, like, look, it's got, like, there's nothing behind that. There's literally nothing behind that. So, like, it's in price discovery. So when it was right about there, I took a trade on it, and yeah, I just wrote it up. Wrote it up for a trade. It's consolidating now. I think it's still looking really juicy. Again, it's alongside this. See, if you just grab this breakout here, 15% almost, straight up, like it's no breaks, just go. Yeah, So just a little correction up at the top here. Yeah, I think we see this continued trading on up. Anything ETH narrative should trade on up. What else do I have that's ETH narrative? OP. I don't know if I have that on my list. But anyways, I think we were looking at these ones. Inch. Yeah, I was looking at Inch. Wanted to trade higher. Mina looking to trade higher. Say looking to trade higher. Tia looking to trade higher, but it's not yet. This looks actually pretty good. Tia looks like it's in the zone. Might be worth taking a trade. Stop sort of under here. 1390. This is kind of what you would take as a trade. And then you would target up. Or something like that. Target 23. It's tough because you don't actually have any big. So you just go for R. So you could just do a 2. 2R wouldn't be horrible even. Right? 24%. Giving up 11%. As long as your lot size is proper, it's fine. Yeah, I think I might jump off here pretty quick though. Just let's go over a couple shitters, I guess, here. Whiff, of course. I mean, this thing is a meme. And it's a dog with a hat. But like, I mean, the memes right now, they're playing this like, we do a downtrend, and then we break the downtrend, and then we go crazy. So I think like this one's ready to go for sure. And that's on a 5-minute. See, like, this is what I mean. It buried itself down into this. And then once it broke, it did a little bit of a jet. Always look for this jet. This little zigzag. And then that's another little sort of sign to get rocketed. So I think we're moving now. But we could see maybe, like I said, on the 5-minute. Like, we might be breaking that now and sending from here. Fill the wick. I mean, $4, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to go that far. Let's search for some other one. I think I was telling you guys about Triangle. We did a little look at Triangle. Oops. Yeah, we looked at Triangle. That one's bopping out actually right now, so. Yep, check that one out. MYRO. Oh, I think we got that actually on here. Yeah, we got MYRO on here. Oh yeah, we were looking at this last time. So yeah, we broke out of there, making our way downtown. Up into this all-time high zigzag go. I think once this thing breaks the 100 milli and sustains it, it's really going to start sending a lot like Bonk, which Bonk is sending as well. Right? This is what I was saying. Play it zone to zone. Zone to zone. Sorry, just one sec here. Because if you go down to the 15, you can see what's happening here too. Right? Same thing keeps happening over and over. And it's kind of retesting this sort of high range. I mean, It's good potential here. There's a support here. This yellow line, I don't know what it is, but it's there for a reason. Yeah, see, it marks that top. So that's like a resistance turning into support. Support sends into the next zone. Yeah, I think Bonk is looking actually really good. Bonk is looking really good. MYRO looking really good. OMNICAT, I think we talked about this. I think maybe we just talked about this quickly. This thing is on 7 chains, guys. This thing's on 7 different chains. Let's see if we can find that out on here. Is this for all chains? All chains. Look at this. Look at this. Solana, Arbitrum, Ethereum, Polygon, Base, BNB chain. It's up on every chain. The price is fairly synchronized on every chain. The volume is down today because it was up big yesterday. It was up big yesterday. Let's take a look at it. So look at this, right? And look at this. I was referencing this, guys. I was referencing this. And you can see, so this is the jump, this is the pump, right? So the pump, the dump, pump, the dump, this little womp, up, down, womp, up, down. And this is right here, is the same as right here. So that's depression right here, a little rise of depression. Then what happens? Up into disbelief, up into disbelief, a correction. Come on. Right? Like that. A correction. Disbelief comes down into here. And then up. A little bit of an upwards grind and then another pump. So I think we're in the beginning of another pump. We're just breaking out actually of the correction, of the corrective wave of disbelief. So one I keep your eye on. This thing could run up pretty huge, significant numbers from where we're at right now to all-time highs, like 9x almost. Which is significant. That's a significant move. And it's like the market cap on this one says 5.8, but it's actually 4 times that. So it's about 20 something mil, which isn't crazy to say, you know, like that could go up to 200 mil fairly quick, considering it's on all chains, right? Like it's on every chain. So we looked at silly. Another one, let's check out. This one's super interesting because it's still got a ton of liquidity. A ton of liquidity. 17 mil market cap, it's been way up, right? Like this pump on first day, again, same sort of thing, corrective structure. It had a dead cat bounce sort of remake cycle of that one, but we're really grinding down now. I think it's looking like it's about to make its way out of depression right now, type thing, if we're looking at that Wall Street cheat sheet. But at the end of the day, it's like a low over here, a high, a higher low. We're looking for a higher high now. If we can get a higher high sort of over this, then you know, we can see something very constructive after that. So hopefully grinds up, then we can move. However, this, you know, could continue grinding here and just going down. You never know. You never know. It's just a token that basically was airdropped, or not airdrop, but a claimable token on the Solana network for Ethereum gas fee users. If you had a certain amount of gas that you used on Ethereum, sort of onboarding Ethereum users. I think it's still got a bullish narrative, and we could see it go, you know, much farther than where it went even. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. That's all we're going to cover for tonight. Yeah, really bullish news about BTC ETF. It's like, been hearing about this since I started in crypto, and it's crazy to actually see it play out. So yeah, thanks for tuning in on this one, guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Andy's Crypto Talk. Hopefully bring in some giveaways here in the near future, and we'll definitely do some more fun stuff.